Hey family, let me ask you a real question right up front. If you're still battling anger, anxiety, bad habits, or even secret sins, does that mean you're not really saved? Because I don't know about you, but growing up, I used to think salvation meant instant perfection. Like, you give your life to Jesus and boom, the struggles disappear, the temptations vanish, and you basically float around glowing. But then reality hits. You're saved, but you still wrestle. You still stumble. And sometimes you even wonder, am I faking this whole Christian thing? That's today's conversation on Faith Fix. Can you be saved and still struggle? Let's get into it. So here's where I want to start. Let's break this myth. Salvation does not equal instant perfection. When you accept Christ, yes, you're made new in spirit, but your mind, your habits, your flesh, they don't just evaporate overnight. That's why the Apostle Paul said in Romans 7, the good I want to do, I don't do. And the evil I don't want to do, I keep on doing. Y'all, if Paul struggled, what makes us think we won't? Now, here's the thing. A lot of us were raised in environments where struggle was shamed. Like, if you admitted you were depressed, or you slipped back into an old habit, or you were still wrestling with lust, people would question your salvation. They'd say things like, if you were really saved, you wouldn't be doing that. But the truth, struggle doesn't cancel salvation. Struggle is often the proof that you've switched teams. Before Christ, you didn't even fight sin. You just did it freely. But now that you're saved, there's a tug of war inside of you. That tension, that fight, that's evidence the Holy Spirit is at work. Let me make it practical. Imagine you're in the gym. If you're lifting weights and you feel resistance, that's proof you're actually working the muscle. If there's no resistance, you're not growing. In the same way, when you're saved, the struggle is part of the growth. It's your spirit building muscle against the old you. But let's be real. It can feel discouraging. You start asking questions like, why am I still dealing with this? Why hasn't God taken this away yet? Here's what I've learned. Salvation is both a moment and a process. The moment you believe, you are saved, sealed by the Spirit. But sanctification, that's a journey. God is patient. He's not surprised by your struggle, and He's not intimidated by it either. I remember having a season where I was praying, Lord, why am I still battling this? And the answer I got in my spirit was, because I want you to rely on me daily. See, if God took away every single struggle instantly, some of us wouldn't talk to Him again. Struggle keeps us humble, keeps us dependent, keeps us running back to the throne of grace. But let me also say this. Struggle is not an excuse to stay stuck. Grace is not permission to live reckless. Yes, you can be saved and still struggle, but the goal is to let God meet you in that struggle and bring healing, freedom, and growth. Think of Peter. He loved Jesus, but he also denied Him 3 times. Did that cancel his salvation? Nope. God still used him to build the church. Think of David, a man after God's own heart, but also a man who struggled with lust and made mistakes. Did God throw him away? No, He restored him. If God didn't give up on them, why would He give up on you? So let's answer the question clearly. Can you be saved and still struggle? The answer is yes, absolutely. But the greater truth is, you don't struggle alone. You struggle with the Spirit of God living inside you, guiding you, convicting you, and giving you strength to overcome, little by little, day by day. So, family, here's your takeaway this week. Don't let your struggle make you question your salvation. Let your salvation give you strength in the struggle. You're not disqualified. You're in process. And God is faithful to complete the work He started in you. Thanks for joining me today on Faith Fix. If this hit home for you, share it with someone who feels like they're not good enough for God. Because the truth is, His grace is more than enough.